We will come back at some point to that framework, maybe not in this conversation, but for now, let me dig into your creative process. And you can answer this any way you want. But I would love to know, what does your average day as a content creator looks like?
Yeah, and something I'm very big on, like many people know me as like the TikTok guy, but I'm actually pretty active on many different social media platforms. And what I do with On the Clock Media is I try to just help people get their message across and market themselves as effectively, but also as cost efficiently as possible by using the social media platforms that have the most reach. So in order to do that, I rely on a lot of repurposed content, which means I spend a lot of work on, the big piece of content at the top of my content funnel, but then I make it smaller and repurpose it downwards for different social media platforms to really get my message across as many ways as I can. So what a typical creative process for me would look like, or a typical day would look like, is I typically start with a big piece of content that is usually going to be a YouTube video. So I recently just started with YouTube, but it's already really taking off very quickly and getting a lot more subscribers than I thought. So I really like this funnel I'm using. But what I do is I start with a YouTube video that is anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes long. Very few are 10 minutes, but that would be the longest I would do it. Just because even on YouTube, we have to be mindful of people's time.
Yeah.
But I do a 3 to 10 minute video. And from there, I get into some really big topics, or some really quick topics, big topics that I discuss quickly, I should say. And from there, whatever that topic is, I repurpose it downwards using that YouTube video. So from that YouTube video, I will then write a blog article that is going to discuss the key points that were raised in the YouTube video. And then I post that to my website On the Clock Media, and I will link the YouTube video. So right there, that's one more way that people might find my YouTube video or find my content.
Yeah.
From there, I take the YouTube video and I use the InShot app on my phone, which is a really great mobile video editing app. It's mostly free, I believe.
Yeah.
And I turn it into a vertical IGTV video, and I add captions and subtitles. And then I post either the full YouTube video or just some clips from it, some highlights, because again, on Instagram, people are giving less time than YouTube. So I will then post it as an IGTV video. And then I will link back to say, check out my YouTube if you want to see the full thing, or if you have questions, right? So it's another way. Then I go on LinkedIn and I will type up LinkedIn is very conversational. It's like old Facebook, right? So I will type in some keynotes and have some conversation starters about the topic. And I will say, if you would like to watch the full video, check the first comment on this LinkedIn post and you'll see it on YouTube, or I'll link my blog article. Then people are finding it there. And then I will even, trim it down really short and put the best 10 seconds as like a TikTok video. So from one YouTube video or one big blog article, I can repurpose it down across like up to 6 different social media platforms. And that's what really helps me get my message across. But like you've said with the interviews you've seen me on, people like to joke that like, Lucas, I see you show up everywhere. Like you're always on. Every time I open an Instagram live, it's you talking to the host, right? So a big strategy of mine has been just use your content wisely, make it work that extra mile for you, and show up everywhere, and people will get to know you and your message.